Oh, shit. All right, all right. Here we go. Get situated here. All right, how's everyone doing tonight? God bless. Let me catch up here with the chat. Ace Boogie, shout out Ace Boogie. So I told you a few days ago there's a chance Kid Austin will pull out because of Jay Prince's threats. Wouldn't be surprised if the sickness is the cover up for that. Do you think? I mean, we talked about this, right? There's, it's possible. It's definitely possible. You know, Prince is always up to the shenanigans. He has done shenanigans. He will do shenanigans again. Can he do? My question is, can he do shenanigans? All right, on a Turkey card, because Jay Prince's whole thing is just don't fuck with my money. We're cool, and I guess yeah, Shakur would be his money, right? But as of now, that's Turkey's money. So he would be fucking with Turkey's money if he pulled some shit like that. And he could just pull the rug right out from under Prince and end his whole career in boxing. Like he could just end it. Like, you know, we're not dealing with none of your fighters. Sign them over, sell them, something. You're done. Because he's damn near monopolizing. So would they have had an agreement? We need to see what Turkey. I'm sure Turkey will address this shit. I guarantee you Turkey will address this shit. Someone fucking better, somebody better address it, right? This clearly needs addressing. And Han says, man, the whole media blaming Schofield. Shit's pathetic. Well, let's keep it a buck. Schofield Sr. ain't doing nobody any favors out here, dude. Schofield Sr. is a fucking clown who, if this is real, did it all wrong. He made every mistake you could make if this situation is real and handled it wrong in every way. But I guess I wouldn't expect anything less from him because he fucking exudes weakness in every aspect, right? That's why how many times have we talked about it? Kid Austin needs to get, and that's his father. I understand it. But that doesn't mean you got to be your boxing coach. At all. At all. Like, I wouldn't even want my dad, like, personally as my boxing coach, but, you know. His dad, man, I got some clips. His dad is just a nervous wreck at all times. He's always scary. He's scared of his own fucking shadow. I mean, it's, you know, it's why he beat the shit out of his woman. You know, scary dude. Not pretty feminine, very feminine. You know? Yeah, and I mean, this is the thing, man. Schofield might have fucked himself up, boy. Might have fucked. This is what I'm saying. Senior, if this is lies, he's fucked. He is so fucked. And there's no evidence that any of this shit is real. You know, we addressed this fucking multiple streams going back that, you know, Senior saying all this stuff will show it to us. And he kept saying, after the fight, while they're still in America. He was saying this while they're in America. And everyone was saying, show us some fucking evidence. I'll show you after the fight. Yeah, I don't know about Shakur. Don't know about Schofield, but I know Shakur's been messing with opponents' training camps. Oh, for sure. He's proud of it. He's proud of it. Look, he said, I thought this was pretty funny. Shakur said it was weak of Schofield to claim they had a mole in Shakur's camp, saying if you'd have a mole come into my camp, that means you're insecure. Why would you be worrying about me if you're secure in yourself? I was like, bro, you admit to fucking with people all the time. And I say you're insecure. That's Floyd. That's what it is, man. I can understand looking for a leg up, but why do you need it? Why do you need it? You feel you need it. Those are the types that will or put pressure on a judge, a ref, their other opponents can't take PEDs. They're looking for any edge because they need it. Bro, him and his dad have had a mental breakdown over this matchup. That's what I think. Yeah, they did. They did. His dad did. I don't think Kid Austin did. I think his dad did. But let me play these two videos. This is Shakur giving his guesstimation of what happened.
Do you believe it, I guess?
Do I believe it? Come on. Yeah. Come on, I'm telling you, I think this kid was losing. This is my assumption of the whole situation. I think this kid was struggling to make the weight class, and I feel like he may have tried last minute to make the weight, and he probably kind of had weight problems, and I think that was really the issue. But
and if you guys don't know, they have a Wednesday weight check by the British Boxing Control Board. Kid Austin and his dad, his corner man, didn't fucking even know about it, showed up not prepared to make it, and didn't even show up to attempt. And then when the heat got on them, then they were like, well, we were getting a massage and someone put cream on us and it poisoned us. This is a big thing, right? Anyone in the gyms, anyone in the fight game understands you don't let no one rub shit on you, feed you nothing. Schofield Sr. talked about this on record already. They don't let anyone interfere with his son, with Kid Austin, in terms of what touches his body, what goes in his body. There's literally, you can go back and look. I have it. I'll show it. But like, remember when Tank Davis, this is a recent one, big fight, Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Remember when B-Hop came up and touched Tank on his back? Just bare hand to his skin, touched him right on his back, bare hand to bare skin on the back. Tank flipped shit, right? And he was like, what the fuck you trying to rub on me? What'd you just touch me with? What's on his hands? Like, that's instantly, you're like, yo, what the fuck? That's like, you don't do it. You don't allow, because, dude, what the fuck is in this cream or oil you're rubbing on me? What's in this food you're giving? I don't know. So I should just go through the proper protocols that everyone knows and follows. Well, it wouldn't have been anything to do with Shakur's fucking massage lady or anything like that. It would have been some lady working in fucking Riyadh, man. But that doesn't mean she couldn't have been paid off or something like that, right? But it's not Shakur's. But yeah, Dad had a fucking mental breakdown. He's always been weak. I agree, moles are overrated. Look, you can always glean information, right? You might get some really good information occasionally, like if the guy has a hurt rib or something like that, you know.
Instead of saying that, they like to come up with all types of crazy stuff every day. So
yeah, lost.
And this is the thing, man. This is the other thing. What if this is real? This is the other thing. So if this is real, if they were poisoned, and first of all, they went to the ER and were looked at for 2.5 hours and discharged as completely fine. Okay. The British Boxing Control Board had someone look over them and quote unquote pulled him from the fight, right? Why was he pulled from the fight? Who knows? But if anyone knows these physicals, it's just going to be him, the team, and the doctor, the commission being like, does the guy want to fight? Is the guy fighting? Is the guy fighting? Yes? No? It's not like these fuckers have any say over anything. They're a commission. They don't have any say over nothing. It's the fucking promoters. It's the money guys who tell them what to do. They don't have any say-so over shit other than who's paying their checks. And who's paying their checks? That's going to be Eddie Hearn, Oscar De La Hoya, a.k.a. Turki. So, yeah, they're just doing whatever the fuck they're supposed to do. That's just what it is. So this is we pulled him from the fight or whatever. That's just cover for they don't want to fucking fight or they can't make the weight. Whatever it is, there's something going on. But, and that we do need to address this.
It's more disappointed because I felt as though a lot of people.
Oh, but this is the other thing. And what he was saying. See, so if this is real, little poisoning thing, why the fuck you fucked up then by lying about everything every day all over social media for the last month and a half? You've been telling stories every day. Every day you've been telling the most insane, like meth head fucking delusional stories You know, what the fuck? And you have no evidence of none of it. You kept saying, I'll show it later for a month. And now you're just another crazy story, right? Another crazy story. It's like, how much can how much can I give you?
People did not want that fight. Like, a lot of people was like, why would you fight this guy? So, truthfully, I just was, giving him an opportunity because
Schofield's Oscar De La Hoya is who he's talking about. Oscar De La Hoya was like, you ain't ready for this fight yet, man. Like, you're not. There's levels to this shit. You don't have the amateur pedigree that he has. I get it, ain't gonna hurt you probably, but it's not like Kid Austin has a granite chin or anything. He's been hurt and by nobodies. And Shakur just can box. He'll probably 118, 119, 120 your ass is like the thought at the time from De La Hoya. He's like, don't do this. It's just all bad. And they were like, we won it. And dude, do you know what their fucking payday was for this fight? Do you know what Turki was going to give Kid Austin for this fight? You think you're like fighting for Turki, you're getting a fucking fatty payday or something? Kid Austin was not even getting $1 million. He was not even getting $1 million. Kid Austin's payday for this fight was going to be $900,000. That was their payday. 900 grand. So, it might not have been a bad idea to pull out of the fight. Because if he's having trouble making weight and he's going to have to kill himself to make it, like, dehydrate the fuck out of himself and go in there drained, because he's having a hard time making weight, he's going to get fucked up. And only for 900 grand, that you're only going to be taking home 350, 4, if you're lucky.
He's been calling my name out his entire career. He's been using my name to build himself up. So I gave him the opportunity, and now it's like, okay, I did this, and this guy basically slapped me in the face at the same time too, just because the opportunity was for you, bro. So I was gonna beat you up in front of the public and everybody was gonna watch, but truthfully, I wanted to, give you opportunity at making some big money too. So, truthfully, it was a slap in the face to me too.
Yeah.
Bro, if it's lies, his career's over. If they fucking just had trouble making weight and you told all these lies and fake a poisoning because you're having trouble making weight, like, they're fucked. They're fucked. But here, you want to talk about this? Is like the shit. The fuck you doing down? Look, oh my god, this is his dad in a fight versus a nobody. Down.
No, that's stupid as shit. The fuck you doing? What was that?
The fuck's you doing? The fuck's you doing? That is insane.
Stupid as shit. The fuck you doing? What was that? Dumb shit. What that? No, okay. Double your fucking jab and get it close enough. Straight one. Box and move. What the fuck you doing? It was decent, but why the fuck you taking punches? He's about to get on your box and shit. He's coming in. You know he's coming.
Get on your box and shit. He's coming in. You know he's coming in. Bro, they're fighting a nobody. He's the fucking aggressor, and his dad is screaming, run. What are you doing? You're going to get knocked out. Run. He's literally said that exact quote over and over again. What are you doing? You're going to get caught. You're going to get no run. Get on your box and shit. The whole fight. He's winning the fight. The whole fight he's winning. Like, he got hurt. But he was winning the whole fight apart from the time he got hurt. But, like, who cares? The dude is he's a nervous fucking wreck. He is a nervous wreck, man. It is, Noah. It definitely is. Well, he is fucking huge. I mean, we got some pics of him. I mean, he's fucking massive. Dude, these motherfuckers roast Schofield Sr. so bad.
Be honest. Since we being honest, let's be honest. Cause Shakur ain't no Tank. Who did Shakur fight? Cause my boy Floyd Schofield is the best, hands down. And I kept telling y'all that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We want the fight with Tank. We'll take the fight with Shakur. Anybody. It's whatever. It's up.
Oh, chill. It's up.
It's whatever. It's up.
It's up. Bro, oh my God. Yo, this guy has multiple videos. They're funny as hell, though. They are funny as hell. I saw this video. It's like a rundown of all fucking Schofield Senior's bullshit. He needs to get this guy out of his camp, man. Like, it's your dad. You don't have to have him hovering over you at all times. Like, it's it's yeah, dude's so on point. He fucking nailed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with y'all. This Floyd Schofield dropping out of the Shakur fight, man, it reeks of lies and deceit. It's a whole bunch of reasons why, so let's name them. Number one, a few months ago, Floyd was the only fighter on the main card that didn't show up to the press conference in the UK. Now, in a normal situation where a UK fight is being held in the UK and the press conference happens, sometimes the foreign fighter won't travel. But for a fight that's being sponsored by Saudi and Riyadh season, every single fighter was there, no matter what country they're based in, no matter what country they train in. From top to bottom, he was the only guy that's on the main card that didn't show up. Number two, reports came out weeks ago stating that Shakur hired somebody, supposedly, according to Schofield's dad, hired somebody to mess with his passport, to rip out the page in his passport, yada, yada, yada. This past week, we just heard that supposedly Shakur hired Snack to mess with his products and his food or whatever he was using. Then there's the rumor that comes out from
Yo, his dad really sounds high as a kite with all these fucking conspiracies and shit. He really does. And he got that methy gunplay thing. But no, this is it, Dan. So this is what he like slash tires. Can we see some evidence? You go slash tires. I can believe that too. And I can believe even Senior would have slashed his own tires for a viral moment. But yeah, I could believe anyone would do that both ways. Senior doing it for fucking clips or clicks, and Shakur's team doing it to fuck with him. Can believe either of that. SWAT coming to the house. I don't think that happened. That didn't happen because show some proof. Like, what? There's not a fucking police report on this? If SWAT came to your house, that's very well known, and we'll know why. And anyone could have, let's see what that's about. So keep stacking these, because this is the other thing. Blood drained, possibly. The cream. No, blood. I don't. Why would he be blood drained, though? I don't even think. Maybe just. I don't think it's any of that. In fact, it would be no, especially from some masseuse. Weight problems, yeah, very likely. But if there was any, if he was like, I don't think he was poisoned. But the only thing that could have possibly happened would be back in America. In this, I'm gonna go conspiracy here. Bear with me, guys. Back in America, Jay Prince's goons maybe paid a visit to someone's family's house and said, make a phone call, right? Call your guys over there, or we already got them on the phone. Here, tell them what the fucking deal is. And then at that point, they brainstorm and they go, you're going to fake an illness, something like that. That could be like it. That's it. But much more likely is the pressure got to them. The pressure, they've never been in a fucking moment like this or anything close. And they don't have, they're weak. They're fucking weak. Yeah, tearing his passport up. That's another one. And this is all stuff Senior could have just done. Senior could pop the tires. Senior could fucking pull the pages out the fucking passport. And he sounds like a conspiracy fucking drug addict, like how crazy he is. And like it's all just stories. You have a bunch of stories, and then everyone kept asking for the proof. He goes, "Well, I'll give it to you one day," and never gives it to us. You know?
Because he said though, they said that they had issues with the passports. He said, you know,
I ain't believe that shit either. They ain't had no issues with the passport, and they knew they wasn't fighting, right? This is all clout chasing, right? I think.
So you think from the beginning they already made up in their mind like we not gonna do it for real?
For sure. I told you when we was in the from the sparring section.
Yeah, dude, that's what happened. His dad's a fucking idiot. They didn't fucking want it, man. His dad is a fucking idiot. That's ridiculous, man. Yeah, this is just such a horrible fucking look. And if they don't, dude, if they can't find some way to, and they're saying that, I don't know, man, if they can't find some way to explain this shit, yeah, he's basically done before he begins. Or at least he had this cloud of positivity around him, right? Like he did. Him and Mason were both like humble, saying they want to win anyone. But you know, the teams are a lot different. Kid Austin has a fucked up team of weirdos. It just is what it is. So that's, you know, who's fucking leading them. But they were saying the right things, but who don't know how to say the right things? It's, can you back it up? I think the pressure more so got to the dad. He thought this was a good way to get attention. They can still go back. We'll go back to get easier fights for bigger money. He was probably having trouble making weight and was going to come in really fucking drained. Really fucking drained. Because he's huge. Like, he was huge yesterday or whatever. Like, Charleston White got arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and they ain't letting him out. He has no bond. You hear about this shit? You hear about this shit?
Look at what you see.
They fucking wrote, dude. I don't even go that hard on these people. They're crazy. Here's his I swear he sounds like he's on drugs. This is probably his dad. But it says it's a new leaf in the tree of life. Allah is good. In all due respect, we cannot blame Shakur or his team. I believe Shakur wanted to fight, kid. We wish Shakur and his team success. I hope we can fight in the near future. All things are forgiven. I saw that was an issue. All things are forgiven. I'll come back to that. If Floyd recovers in time, we will be at the fight to support all the fighters who are chasing their dreams and feeding their families. Inshallah. Why weren't you saying inshallah while your fucking dad was molly whopping his girlfriend around your house? You know, why weren't you stopping that? When Auntie Schofield was beating the brakes off his fucking girlfriend. Maybe that's what this trip was for, to bring us closer to Allah and the Muslim faith. Life can be short for some. Get right with God. What? Yeah, what the fuck is all this? And all is forgiven? All things are forgiven. Oh, you mean like your transgressions? All things are forgiven, like your mistakes. Or all things are forgiven. What things? What things? All things are forgiven. You mean this bullshit? You think you're gonna fight at 140? You're gonna fight him at 140? I don't think like, fuck that. Do something, prove it. Oh, I saw Victor Conte. I don't know what he said here. I saw he said something about it. Let's see what the fuck Victor Conte said. I'm sure he's siding with Shakur. He's a snack, so he's obviously going to side with Shakur. But all this conspiracy nonsense that has been posted by Floyd Schofield Sr. as Kid Austin is simply fake news. It's outrageous that Senior seems to have made up things all along in an attempt to intentionally troll boxing. I think he said toll. I think he said meant troll. Because Senior said he was half trolling. He was half trolling. He said Floyd Schofield Senior seems to have a serious disease called fabricationitis. Boxing deserves the truth, so let's hope that the facts will emerge promptly. Yeah, let's just hope that, right? Get everything out for real, for real. And look, all I say is put everyone in front of the cameras together. Put them all in front of the cameras together. The truth will come out instantly because we'll all see it. You know, the truth doesn't hide from each other. Put them all there together. Ask them the questions. We'll all see the fucking reality real quick. My guess is that Floyd Sr. has no credible evidence to support any of his false and outrageous claims, including those made about snack-sponsored boxers. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck what you got to say. Diggity ducks. Yeah, that's a big boy, man. That's a big boy. But, yeah. They fucking shit. They shit themselves. They did. They fucking panicked and shit themselves. And this is the other thing. And let's say there was pressure put on. I'm sorry, guys. Let's say there was. Why didn't they call Mason to have Mason step in, right? Why didn't they have fucking Mason call Mason rather than fucking Padley to come pad the record? He's just Padley is going to be used as padding, right? That's all he is. Padley is padding, right? More resume padding. But let's say there was pressure. Let's say there was pressure put on Schofield. Why don't you just call Turki? Be like, hey, Turki, handle this. You don't think he would have done that if there was pressure put on? Hey, Turki, I can't fight because this, okay? So, and I'm not taking the fall. So, you know, you handle this however you want to handle it. There would be no issues. James is fucking small time. He runs a fucking 10-block radius in Houston, dude. Like, chill. It's not like he ain't a fucking prince and shit, okay? It is what it is. Yeah, I don't care what it is. But why didn't they call, dude? But like, so let's say it was pressure, like outside pressure from Prince, right? Again, number one, call Turki, and number two, like, guys, this is the hurt business. If that's a you know, everybody, I mean, this is a man game. Like, you have to stand on it. You have to say, go fuck yourself. Like, there's been plenty of times, you know, someone would get a threat and they'll say, go fuck yourself. Or they'll, quote unquote, go off script, right? Like, according to Nacho Berenstein, Bivol had a script to follow. He went off script and said, fuck you, I'm beating you. And put it on him, right? Well, why didn't the cartel kill Bivol or hurt someone in Bivol's family, right? Why not? Because why would you? Why would you? Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. God got our back. Healthy as fuck. Yo, when I first saw this, I thought he had tubes in his throat. I'm like, the motherfucker had tubes in his throat and got out in 2.5 hours. They ain't tubes. It's fucking an EKG thing. It's a couple fucking stickers on his chest. The fuck is this? This is like the most dramatic. And the fact that they made this look so dramatic, it's like, oh, so you're playing shit up, right? You're adding to it, right? You're seasoning it a little too much, in fact. Oh, look, play dead, son. Play dead. And let me make these fucking EKG stickers look like you got tubes in your lungs and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Still fucking goofing. Still playing goofy games. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Charleston White has been arrested on 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and is currently being held without bond. This is Charleston White's mugshot. Damn. Damn, son. Damn, son. Hold on, I'm way behind here. Let me catch up, guys. Facts will never be on the table when it comes to this. I mean, it ain't hard. Like, I just put them in front of a camera together. Mason is also a James Prince guy. You're right. Yeah, fuck. That's why I didn't call him. His pop's rocking a duck cap in that pic. Put them all in front of a camera. Have them interviewed. They're all in Saudi still. Like, Turkey, please. Ring Magazine, please. Go corral them all. Put them, as many as you can, in a room together. Have these questions answered. I'm sure Turkey can guarantee nobody will get froggy and leap. Okay? But guess what? No one's going to do it. And this is the other thing. There were numerous reporters begging to have interviews with Team Schofield, like all day yesterday and today, like even 5 minutes to answer a couple questions, and they won't. It's because it's looking real fucking bad on them. Look, the boxing world knows. Like, what the fuck? You're telling me James Prince can flip? Yeah, Jay, right here, Jay. You guys are acting like James Prince is Kinahan. He's a nobody. Kinahan can't even do it. Kinahan would have to be like, hey, Turkey, would you do me this favor if I owe you one? And like, that's like, because they float in similar circles in a way, right? Kinahan is in the whole, Dubai, Middle East thing. He got them connections, but he could call in a favor maybe through some friends. But James Prince is literally nobody. He's nobody. Like, it's not, yeah. He's a fucking neighborhood in Houston, man. Like, yeah, it's dude, rap guys punk him. I played how many clips of other neighborhoods punking him? Like, but what, But he won't, come on. They won't just step away. But he's not the most feared man in the rap industry. He's not. Numerous people have disrespected the shit out of him and his son. And it keeps happening over and over and over. He's a feared man in terms of he preys on the weak. He preys on the weak, like in crooked dice games, right? Like fixing, having loaded dice, and then, they'll steal all your money. We all know what it is. It don't matter. But yeah, they're not like, they don't do anything like, again, everyone stands up. They don't fucking flex on anybody that's anybody. They really don't. And we played numerous clips of these dudes getting fucking crazy disrespected, and nothing has ever been done about any of that disrespect. All that crazy disrespect. You don't think that's fucking with James Prince's money? When Whack 100's all over the internet calling him an informant, calling his sons bitches and all that. You don't think that's fucking with his money? His reputation in the community? It is. It definitely is. And he ain't doing nothing about that.
Yes, he is, and this is opportunity I was telling you about, Chris. I think he just shook up Schofield right now. Schofield's rocked.
Clubbing right hand. Oh, boy. Floyd has to be careful. That could have been devastating.
Yeah, I think Schofield was right that he did get hit in the back of the head during one of those exchanges, but you cannot turn around. How many times have we seen it in boxing? The referee will stop a fight.
And now Schofield has Tellez Hiron backed up.
Schofield going back. Yes, he is.
I think shit like this had his dad panicking. I think shit like this, his dad was like, this moment is pretty big. It is what it is. Well, why is he gonna? None of it makes really much sense. I just don't see. Why would Turkey sign the fucking Why would Turkey sign the fight? And even Shakur all of a sudden became like a real dude when the moment he signed with Turkey, he exposed everything previously was bullshit. And he's like, it's crazy, Tank and them guys don't want to come over here because over here it's real fights. Like, we just gotta really fight here. And it is what it is. This ain't no fake shit, right? So you don't think Schofield's been brought along in a bunch of fucking setups himself? You think Schofield's just out here fighting dogs? He's having setups after setups too. This is his first real fight too, you know? This is Schofield Sr. and Kid Austin's first real fight too. The first fight where they're supposed to get their ass whooped. Actually, they're not, even in a 50-50. They're supposed to get their ass whooped. That's everyone. They're supposed to get their ass whooped. He can win, right? He got a puncher's chance. He's a big, strong kid. If he comes to win, it is what it is. But, what the fuck? Shakur was all of a sudden like a normal dude. Like, yeah, man, it is what it is. Like, Turkey makes you drop nuts. They don't want to come over here. So why all of a sudden, and this is the only fight where you're just allowed to interfere with Turkey? You're allowed to interfere with the Saud family? They're gonna chop your head off. Like, it's crazy. Why would they turn down $1 million? Because they're about to get their ass whooped. But no, I think if they could have went into the ring healthy, they would have. They would have. But the thing is, I think they are having trouble making weight. Like, we can pull up the pics of him yesterday. Yesterday, he looked enormous. Like, I don't care what the fuck his dad says he weighs. We can see him. He's huge. So, yeah, everyone was talking about it. Like, this kid looks massive. Yeah, And he didn't even know about the Wednesday check, so he clearly fucked that off. Oh, fuck. Eddie saying it was
regarding Mr. Schofield.
A situation in what respect?
In terms of weight, is there a situation?
No. I don't represent Floyd Schofield. What I believe is one of the issues, and I'll be completely honest.
He's saying about the weight.
It's a bit of a pain in the ass. The British Boxing Board of Control.
It's about the Wednesday. I'm not playing it. It's over the Wednesday weight check. It's fucking pointless. I'm looking for the pictures of him recently. Either way, if this is the thing, I could see them being like, this is a bad idea if they were having trouble making weight and they were like, yo, we're going to have to go into this ring fucking drained. Like, we're going to have to kill ourselves to make weight. And when we get there on fight night, we're going to be really drained. If that is the situation they were in, I could see them being like, yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Because you're going to get fucked up. Like, he doesn't, dude, Shakur ain't a big puncher, but neither was the guy who fucking rocked him. And anyone can get caught, I hear you. But he's not, there is levels to this shit, and the kid does not have the pedigree. Like, it's a real fight for him, too, versus someone who made him shit his pants. Let's not forget, Schofield Sr. said, Shakur made my son shit in his pants. He punched him in the belly and made him poop his pants, and Sr. jumped in the ring and stopped their sparring. Okay, let's never forget that. That ain't Shakur telling the story either. That Schofield Sr. tells the story in front of Kid Austin, embarrassed the fuck out of him. That's when I said day one, I said, get this guy the fuck out of your corner, because he just ruined him. I said back then, I said, the second if this Shakur fight ever gets made, all Shakur is going to say is, shut up or I'm going to make you shit your pants again. Shut up, I'm going to make you shit your pants again. Like, dude, yeah, so I mean, he fucked him up before. He literally made him poop his pants. Y'all didn't see the videos? This is so messed up. This is so messed up. I mean, they sparred and he shit himself. He literally took one glove off and had to run to the bathroom to doo-doo. I mean, this is like, and again, this ain't Shakur telling the story. This is Schofield telling the story. I think he said doo-doo. There's too much other shit coming up right now. If anyone has it, I'll fucking play it. Derek Lewis. Oh my God. I swear I remember hearing about it. Derek Lewis knocked the dude out while he had the shit and said he almost shit himself. Yeah, but either way, I mean, the sparring match stopped, and he ran to the bathroom with one glove. He couldn't even take both gloves off. He had to poop. He had to poop. Yeah, he did have to shit. He did. He did. Yeah, he had to shit. That's what happened. That search bar, it has definitely seen some things, bro. Man, I wish I could find that fucking video though. Dude, it's not even Nakatia. Who was the Dominican or whatever, the Puerto Rican he fought? I can never remember the guy's name. The pillow puncher with speed. That little pillow puncher with speed that he fought. Shakur was terrified. Stunk the whole joint out. It's the one Cameron and him like got into that little big argument over. Shakur ran all 12 rounds against Nakatia. He's a bum. If Shakur could do nothing against, could do anything to Kid, then he had no chance anywhere near world level. Yeah, but De Los Santos, I can never remember his damn name. We have such little data. We don't have much information on Schofield. Like, we've never seen him with anyone half good. We've literally never seen him with anyone half good. And there's no like gym stories or gym like legends or wars of him even doing good. You know, he's fun to watch. I always said he has potential. The first time we saw him, studied him, we've been following this guy for a while. Not a while, but long enough now. He has a lot of potential. Good base, long jab, good long stiff jab, big strong kid, leaky defense. But his as long as he keeps it tight and doesn't just punch, he's good. He just needs to, focus more, work behind the jab, more jab central 2s and 3s rather than 4s, 5s, 6s, and 7s, unless you got the angle and you can unload them, right? But generally, because he'll just throw left hook, right hook, left hook, right hook, left hook, right hook, and he's wide open. And that's how he will get caught at times. But it's his dad. He needs to leave his dad. He needs to leave his dad. He just does, man. His dad is he's just not. No fighter should have his dad in their corner. That's just my belief. Like, that's me. I would never want him anywhere near my fighter at all. I think Austin just exposed them, so now they need to destroy his reputation to help the woman. Dude, the woman beater. Dude, Kid Austin and his dad are woman beaters. You know that? You go watch the video of them together while Senior beats the brakes off of his woman. And you know, Kid Austin walks in, sees it, and just walks right out like, hey, keep doing your thing, Pops. I'm just saying that that's what I'm saying. Neither side is a side of integrity, Julio. Neither side is like anyone you should be like, I would trust these guys. They're fucking dirtbags on both sides. They're both fucking dirtbags. Like, no doubt. Absolute fucking dirtbags. You think Parker's getting destroyed? I don't know. I don't know how that fight's going to go myself. I'm interested to see it. I don't know if Parker can remain disciplined with that big of a puncher for 12 entire rounds.
He did. How good was Majimov against Crawford? Did he surprise you a little bit?
He did. He did. I mean, I thought he was gonna get blown out.
Yeah,
I really did.
A lot of people did.
I thought he was. I'm just being honest. And you know, I mean, he held his own. I don't think he did enough to win. Like people say that, you know, oh, he got robbed. No, Crawford won.
Yeah.
No, Majimov just did better than I thought he was gonna do.
How good was Majimov?
Well, you're going to be fighting a better version. You're going to be fighting a better version. I hope you're prepared. This is going to be a Majimov with confidence and more experience versus a top-level guy. War, Virgil Ortiz, but I hope you're prepared because it's going to be a war. That's probably the most exciting fight of the whole card for me, personally. Then, better be a Bivol. But I think Majimov is going to come to show out. I think Majimov is here to make an example, and you know it's going to be like with, you know, Virgil's Virgil. He's coming to meet fire with fire. So Majimov, I think, is going to show out and do his best and be a little more. I think he's going to be significantly more offensive than he was versus Crawford, and I think also because Virgil isn't a back foot fighter, so it's going to allow him to be. It's just going to be a firefight, man. Round after round after round. I think it's going to be a hell of a firefight. It's going to be fucking sweet. Man, Bivol looks locked in though. I saw some interviews with Bivol. I should maybe go to Ring Magazine and see what they got here. I saw some good interviews with Yo, all right, they're like Conor Ben having intense sparring sessions with a light heavyweight. Yeah, and he's getting whacked. I don't know if that's a good thing. I just saw him get fucking pelted twice. Okay. So, yeah. All right. Jerome Boots Ennis and Stanionis face off for the first time. So, I saw Bozy Ennis talking about, man, I should find that fucking interview. Because he actually said some interesting stuff. Oh, I remember what it was.
It's me.
We'll see soon.
We're going to see. Yeah.
We'll see.
Same weaknesses, huh?
We all have flaws.
So, Boots' dad was finally acknowledged, said it what I've been saying all along. He goes that Boots has weak defense, right? He has leaky defense. He's easy to hit. And Boots was talking about, or Boots' dad was talking about, look, when Boots gets lackadaisical in the ring and is just kind of going through the motions, he's easy to hit, right? Like when he's not on his game, he's easy to hit. But that's because these guys aren't so good, so he doesn't take it all that serious, and that's why he's easy to hit. That's what Ennis's dad is saying. Now, if you know anything about boxing, you know that's a fucking load of horse shit. Right? That's a load of horse shit. Oh, when I'm fighting someone I can just totally dominate, I absolutely just let them put paws all over me, right? When I can dominate someone, I just absolutely don't care and just let them touch me up. Let them put punches all in my face all the time. Like it's not a biggie, right? Okay, that's fucking bullshit. That makes no sense. So that's a lie. But he's acknowledging he has weak defense. And then he goes on to say, but being that this is a legit threat, a real threat, Stanionis, he's talking about Stanionis being a real threat, that he believes that will make Boots Ennis be on his A game and focused for all 12 rounds and not, get hit. It'll have him in the zone because he knows there's a real threat across the ring. I was like, bro, this sounds like you're admitting you're about to get your ass whooped. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? Like, so he's going to do something he's never done before. How many times have we talked about this? Never attribute to a fighter something you have never seen them do, because it means they can't do it. Generally, like 90% of the time, right? Okay, so you get touched up all the time, but in this fight, you're not going to get touched up? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a good fight. Boots gets full credit for this one. This is a dangerous fight. I don't even think he can win. I don't even think, like, as of now, unless I hear some crazy shit like going on with Stanionis not in shape or something like that, I don't think Boots wins, man. Like, unless it's a bullshit decision, maybe a fucking bullshit decision, but he's probably gonna get his ass whooped. Just keep it a buck, because Stanionis fights exactly the way you need to, dude. He's all, look at you above, look at you above, and then look at Stanionis, right? Like anyone, all you need to be big, strong, in the fundamentals, textbook style, jab, jab, right hand, left hook. It's that simple. Yeah, he probably is going to fight dirty. I mean, it's going to be a hell of a fight. Oh! There was another plane crash. Yeah, we talked about that one yesterday, or last stream, whenever that was. Last stream, we talked about that. The one that went upside down. There was another one today. There was a mid-air collision in Arizona. I think 2 people are dead. So there was a mid-air collision in Arizona. I think it was smaller aircraft. I don't have the full story. I could find it. But there was another one today. So that was 5 at least or whatever. Well, now it's like 6, 7 at least since Trump came in. Yeah, there was another one. Maybe that dude will get sick before Stanionis will get sick before Boots, or Boots will break his vajayjay before the fight and has to pull out. Yeah, I can see it. This I can see it. This is tough, man. Boots' dad knows this is a real ass fight, like a tough, dangerous fight. This fight is insane. Bookies have it at, he's a 4.25 to 1 underdog for Stanionis. You mean for Stan? For Stan. It says for Stan. You mean for Stanionis or Stanion, whatever. 4.25. Yeah, I'm betting on that. I mean, I was laying money. I was going to lay money on Schofield. Just regardless, the fucking odds were fantastic. He was like a 7 to 1 underdog, 6, 7 to 1 underdog. But Stanionis, that's like, dude, that reminds me of Loma Haney, though, right? How is Stanionis a 4? Like, okay, Loma and Haney, Haney should have been like a 4 to 1 underdog. But I'm not, But Stanionis to be a 4 to 1 dog is reminiscent of Loma being a 4 to 1 dog versus Haney, right? It's like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, number one, Loma shouldn't be the dog no matter what. He should clearly be the favorite if everything's on the up and up, right? But obviously, but the fact he's a 4 to 1 dog, everyone's gonna bet on that. And then because it's such a value bet that then the casinos can't allow Stanionis to win because they'll go fucking bankrupt. They'll be paying out 4-1 on like $8 million. Like, yeah. Every casino will be paying out everything they've earned in 2025 if Stanionis wins. All profits will be paid out to gamblers. So, yeah, it's probably going to be more like a hell of a fight. Stanionis probably wins, and they rob him. Like a la Loma Haney. Throw some money on Padley. So is it true that Padley won a fight where he was the guy he was fighting was a minus 10,000 and he upset him? And that's basically how he got this fight, because he upset a minus 10,000 favorite. Is that real? Because what fight? Like I have seen some crazy ones. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I have. I've seen minus 8,000 and shit like that. But I've seen a minus 10. That's as high as it gets. That's as high as it gets. It won't go. The bookie sites won't go any higher than minus 10,000. But he won one of those fights. He actually won one of those, and he would have been undefeated. And they had him that big of a fucking dog. If that story's true, I seen that floating around though. But if that is true, yeah, we showed the hospital pic. It's on the thumbnail. It's on the thumbnail. In my opinion, Ennis has been going through a transition from small guys, cab drivers, or even divers, to his last two opponents, looking like they were there to win. No, you're right. You can clearly finally see the wheels slowly turning for his opposition to level up. And it's leveling up relatively quick in terms of his caliber of opponents that he had 30 fights with or whatever. But yeah, this is a big step up. But hey, he took this long, so it doesn't matter. It's like not, I don't give a shit. It's his first legit ass fight. But if it's on the level, but yeah, you shouldn't have took so long to make a run at the fucking titles. Why do you sit around for 30 some fights fighting nobodies? Yeah, let's never forget Boots did duck Ortiz. That's a fact. He had the fight offered, and those are the big rivals. That's the big money fight. It was at that time. It was Turki's money. He was paying out for that big fight. After they said, if he ever wants it, we'll give it to him. So they turned down the Ortiz fight for the bigger money to fight Stanionis. That's like our consolation prize, right? That's our consolation prize. I am upset with that because I was betting the fucking house on Virgil, boy. I was going to bet the house on Virgil if they ever fought, but they're never going to fight. Virgil and Boots are never going to fight because Boots ain't going to ever take the fight. And he'll probably lose before that's it. Or one of them will lose because Virgil's taking tough-ass fights and he's fighting Stanionis. He might lose. That's a tough-ass fight. It is what it is. Yeah. Shakur's far from elite, but there are levels, yeah. He's far from elite. He's a fucking bum. He's on a marrow bum. He sucks. Yeah, fuck Shakur. He's still a bum. Like, he's still got to do something, fight someone. And he's going to have real problems with his, it is what it is. Wouldn't get my hopes up on the Boots fight happening. This feels like a Shakur Austin announcement. It is it is shocking. I'm telling, no, I hear you, dude, because it's shocking to me that this fight is happening Because I don't think Boots wins. I don't think Boots wins. I think Boots is getting fucked up, okay? I got to put my money where my mouth is, and I wasn't ever lying or blowing smoke up anyone's ass. I think the moment he fights someone his own size who's there to win, he's getting fucked up. And I don't think Stanionis is his own size. I do think Boots is still bigger than Stanionis, but Stanionis is big enough and good enough. It's like his Kavaluskas, right? This is Boots' Kavaluskas for like Virgil Ortiz or Terrence Crawford. When they fought Kavaluskas, this is Boots' Kavaluskas. I don't think he's good enough to get past that level of fucking guy. I don't. Just like Charlo wasn't good enough to get past that level of guy when he fought Korobov, right? Korobov beat his ass, and they robbed Korobov to keep Charlo undefeated. He wasn't good enough to get past that level of guy. That's a fucking fact. And he was only training for an 8-rounder. Okay, and then got pulled into a 12-rounder and won versus the quote-unquote champ. And they robbed them. PBC. Yeah, protect the black contenders, right? They did that. But Stanionis is his. I don't think he's good enough either. Just like I didn't think Charlo was good enough. And I told you then, this Korobov's going to fuck him up. I think the video's still up, my prediction for that fight. It should be. And yeah, it's very similar here. Yeah. And I actually think Charlo is in his prime, was a better pound-for-pound fighter than Boots is at this moment. But I also do think Korobov was a better pound-for-pound fighter than Stanionis, but he wasn't in shape for a 12-rounder. He wasn't even training for a 12-rounder. I don't know. If the fight's on the level, I don't see Boots winning. But, you know. Oh, yeah, yes. Someone tell me I haven't saw anything from the Padley guy. He said, I've watched this Padley guy fight, and he really sucks. Yeah, I haven't saw anything. I heard he has no knockouts. Like literally, I heard he has 0 knockouts or he has 2 knockouts. I've heard different. I haven't even looked them up because I'm like, bro, it's a fucking joke. It's a fucking bum fight. I'm pissed it's even happening. Oh my God, I saw this dude. There was this dude when Schofield, with the announcement came, they were looking for an opponent, right? When Schofield was pulled out, there's an announcement. He's looking for an opponent. Some guy, an American lightweight, he's a black dude, put out a highlight reel. I have it in my likes. I should find it. It's in my likes. I might have even retweeted it, actually. Put up like a clip of his highlights or whatever and was like, I'm available. Bro, whoever the guy was, he looked like a fucking monster. Like a monster. I don't know who this guy was, and granted, it's his highlights, but you'll know what I mean. You can tell instantly. You're like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. And he's strong as shit, throwing hard, fast. Like he was a fucking monster. I got to find this video. I was like, dude, this is who they should get. They really should get this guy in the ring with Shakur. But I was like, instantly, oh, yeah, that'll never happen. He was probably like fresh out of prison or something. I'm telling you, the guy was a fucking monster out here. I'll go find it. Because I was actually impressed. Like, I was impressed myself. Like, whoa, this dude's pretty damn good. Shout out Reversely. Is this Reverse, if you're listening? Is that you? I'll get back to that. I'm going to look for this guy real quick. Who am I looking for? Oh, here, it's Kurt Scooby. That's right. Here it is. Dude, look at that double left to the body and brings it up top. Whack, whack. Knocked him across the ring, Tyson style. Whack, whack. Whack, whack. Douche, douche. Yeah. He said he was ready. He said he was ready. I'm like, get him in there. Get him in there. He looks like a better Kid Austin. This is who he should have been fighting. Yeah, I was like, they ain't gonna put someone this strong in there though. They ain't. Yeah, shout out Sibby. Said Kurt Scooby says he's ready to step in and fight Shakur for this Saturday. I would love to step in for Floyd Schofield and fight Shakur Stevenson. My team is ready for it. Hand raised. Hand raised. And they picked Padley over my boy. Oh, I want to see this fight. Fuck Padley. I want this fight. As soon as I saw this clip, I was like sold on the fight already. That fast. As soon as I saw the dude working, I was like, yeah, I want shit. God damn, that music is loud, man. My bad. You guys see the belt? This is the belt for better BF Bivol. Oh, if he fights someone bigger, it's going to be real, real bad. A lot of these guys build their entire pro career on picking on old and little guys. Yeah, it's like the whole fucking gimmick, right? That's the whole shtick. It's so fucked up. That's why I can't give them type of guys credit until you have some real fights. I just basically rate you on potential. I rate you on like potential until you actually start having some real fucking fights. And that's all I see any of these guys as. I see Shakur's potential. Schofield potential. I see Shakur as less potential because he seems injury prone and fucking mentally weak, but yeah. That's right. That's right, Jack. The Boots fight is in Atlantic City because they're New Jersey for the Boots card and in New York for the Garcia Haney doubleheader card. I'd like to go to this one. Actually, this is a fight I would really like to go to, but I can't do two fucking cards 2 months in a row, honestly. If I'm picking one, I guess I'm going New York. I'm going Ryan. There's more guys on that card. It's just a bigger deal, right? Better environment. Yes, absolutely. Technique, no doubt about it. Shout out El Pinche. Techniques. Stanionis is a great chance to beat Boots. Great chance. Boots was going to war with Avanesian. I can't even remember. I don't even remember the fight. Prime Edner Cherry with Rex Shakur. Yeah, he had them little cherry bombs too. He has like 4 knockouts, 5 knockouts. They're saying Padley. Yeah, Hardman's saying I happen to agree in terms of the speed and that they upped Boots' opponents. Basically going from Karen to Stanionis is a fucking huge jump. And Karen was the best guy he's ever fought, like by far, because he's in his prime there to win. What with skills or whatnot, he's prime there to win, which is why he gave him so much trouble both times. And now someone with skills, strong, got decent power, nothing magnificent, but decent, respectable power will hurt you. Is coming to win? Oh man, that's a huge jump. Again, from the average guys to Karen, then to Stanionis. That's fast. And then he goes, I'm also shocked the fight actually got made too. Could this be Stanionis handing the belt over to Ennis for money? I hope not, because if this is a real fight, it's nearly 50-50 for me. Yeah, it's like, that's the thing. I do want to see them Yeah, it's about 50-50. I give a little bit of an edge myself to if it's on the level, I give a bit of an edge to Stanionis. But Boots' size and he's it is what it is. He's young, spry, athletic too. It's tough. He's big. He throws. He fights. But I do give a bit of an edge to Stanionis because he actually has fucking defense. Boots just doesn't have defense. Stanionis does. So I'll give him the edge there. And the inactivity of Stanionis, right? I have questions about him. I just don't know. I ain't seen him in how long. I don't know what the hell's been going on with Stanionis. I don't know if he's coming off the couch. Did he have girlfriend problems? Is everything fine? Has he been supposed to have different fights, been in the gym, they just fell through, and now he gets this one? Has he just been staying in shape? I don't know. I have questions. But he looks in shape. So he was a 9-1 dog against Hank or Mark Chamberlain and won. Dude looks huge. He's huge. That's Scooby. Yeah. He does look like a bodybuilder. He's power. He's power. He's strength. Power. Yeah, Scooby's going to be a problem. Hope his handlers do right in developing him, though. He got massive potential. Yeah, who the hell is that? Says Hannibal. Yeah, that's Scooby. That's Scooby. What was his last name again? Last name. Oh, Kurt Scooby. Kurt Scooby. Yeah, he looked like a fucking beast. He got the dude. I mean, look at his build. He got the neck, the chin. He probably could take a good punch. Look at his fucking neck. I bet he could take a hell of a punch. Look at Shakur's little fucking neck compared to his. Look at their necks. Yeah. He got the Mike Tyson thing going on all day, for sure. He's Diesel. Oh, did you guys see this? Dude, this is magnificent. Magnificent. I don't know if you guys saw this or not. Check it. 10 randos. Dude, they're doing unbelievable things in Romania. They had 2 men fight a bunch of OnlyFans girls. 2 men versus a bunch of OnlyFans girls. The men beat their asses. This is 2 pros versus 10 amateurs. 2 pros, 10 amateurs. I'm telling you, this is what happens. This is what happens. Be like, oh, 3-on-1, you're done. No, I'm gonna fuck them up. Unless they know what they're doing. The randos, you're getting crushed. These fucking 2 dudes demolish them. And these guys jump on them. Like, they pack these guys out at the beginning. Let me get this off screen so you can watch this. Here. This is the big difference. This is the big difference. I literally I tried explaining this not too long ago. The difference about people who train or have boxed and whatever. A punch don't feel like anything. Like if you bare knuckle, you punch me in the face, it feels like, as long as you don't like stun me or knock me out or down, like it just feels like you 3-finger poked me in the face. It's like, what the fuck did you just do? Like you just poked me. It's like you 3-finger poked me in the face. A body shot, you don't even feel that shit. You might the next day you're gonna feel some shit unless if they break a bone or whatever, you'll feel it. But these guys though, the pros, when they get touched, it's like they can hit them with whatever unless it hurts them, like they go down. It's like, what did you just do to me? But when the pros hit them with anything, they freak out. Their body, it gives them an overload of stimuli and they can't fucking handle it. It's like, oh my God, what just happened? But a dude who's been doing this, you're just numb to that shit. You're like, your body, I guess you short-circuited that part of your brain or something. You're just fucking tough, right? But if you ain't used to it, these motherfuckers get touched with anything and they're like, oh my fucking God, what was that?
Toți cei au pus ochii pe Dennis din ce am văzut eu.
Every time they hit them with one thing, they run away. every to one punch they run away. The fighters get hit with 4, 5, 6 and just keep banging it out. Boom! Sucker punch. They sucker punch the pro. It hurt him. Like that hurt him because it hurt him. It dropped him. What? He gets right up. He gets right up and comes flying for the guy. That's the guy who hit him. Look, he wants that one guy who just sucker punched him. Look, it's awesome. That's what happens. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, it's so awesome. Oh shit. It's like real gladiator games, man. Real gladiator games. Scooby fights at lightweight. Kurt Scooby fights at lightweight, 135 pounds. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying Shakur is the same, you know. These freak fights, dude, the circus, I love these fucking circus fights. Like the Eddie Hall versus the multiple guys. That shit was awesome. But I love how this dude sucker punched him. He gets up and he's like, I'm coming for you. He's like, chill, bro, chill. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I don't think people can get don't fuck with someone who knows how to fight. I'm telling you, you're gonna get hurt if you don't know what you're doing. Don't do it. You're gonna get into some shit, and in fucking 7 seconds, you're gonna be out of breath, and you're fucked. And you know, one punch, you're probably gonna cry. I'm just saying, don't do it. Don't put yourself in that situation if you don't know what you're doing. I think all of you know what you're doing. I'm just saying, in case. But this is pretty cool. Someone went around having all the fighters do these reaction tests. It's a generic one, like it's like a fucking Fisher Price reflex test. But if you haven't seen it, it is funny. Let me get that on screen.
No. Oh, shit. I figured it out. I have to legit catch it.
Oh, you can't use both hands. Oh, he got no grip strength. He's gonna miss them all. He's using both hands.
That's good.
Yo, on some real shit, he missed every one with his weak hand. With the hand he got no grip strength in, because of his weak hand, he missed all them. I swear he did. Everyone he went for with that hand, he missed. The last two he did. Oh, you know the Eastern Euros take this shit serious. Oh yeah, he got them all. The Eastern Euros take competitions like this so serious. You know they weren't fucking around. He's got them all. Oh, okay.
My reaction is good. I just...
No, he missed the wall. Adam has missed every one of them. Oh, you're using both hands. Both hands. It defeats the purpose, you moron. I hope he loses now, you big dummy. You can't use both hands. It defeats the purpose. Yeah, fighter's body's calloused. Yeah. In the center of your stomach, and it hurt. Yeah, your solar plexus. Oh, that's the word. Yeah, you can't. And again, your solar plexus. Yeah, There's nothing you can do other than guard your solar plexus. If you get hit in it, it's gonna hurt. Yeah. There's no like muscles. You can't do anything. If they hit you right in that little part where your sternum, wishbones together or whatever. Oh yeah, you're gonna be in trouble. That's the worst body shot I ever took. Was just my buddy messing around, bare knuckle, just messing around, cracking jokes. Threw a little jab at my solar plexus. It hurt for 45 minutes so bad. It hurt bad. Yeah, I didn't see it coming. He goes, I feel like the stomach shot hurts if you don't see it coming. Absolutely. I wasn't expecting it. Boom, right to the solar plexus. Hurts so fucking bad. They need to do an Eddie Hall rematch. Eddie Hearn has been putting in work, or Eddie Hall's been putting in work. Yeah, Eddie Hall needs more of these freak fights. Dude, these are in Romania. Again, they had one with 2 guys versus a bunch of OnlyFans girls. Not OnlyFans like trannies or girls who can fight. They were just OnlyFans girls. The guys just ran over and beat them the fuck up. Like, they just ran over and beat them up. It was so crazy. It was so crazy. I might have it. I definitely didn't retweet it. I would have, but I'm always like, I'll retweet this shit just so I can like save it. But God forbid, I'm going to retweet something like that to save it. And then someone's going to be like, this motherfucker is celebrating the abuse of women. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's not what I'm doing. But I mean, other people are retweeting it, apparently. I think Barstool might have it up. Let me go to Barstool. I don't follow Barstool. Barstool wants $80 for a hoodie? Damn, I was just about to say, I was about to buy a Barstool hoodie. I was like, 80 fucking bucks. You know, I'm about to make a Barstool hoodie on my site and just buy it for myself. Half price. Make my own Barstool hoodie. Oh shit. Oh, they probably got so much stuff. Yeah, they got way too much stuff. Wait, hold on. I'll search it. Romanian. What would you even call it? Men versus OnlyFans girls. How about that? Here it is. Yeah, this is awesome. Two biological female OnlyFans models battled it out this week in Romania at the booty slapping championships. Oh no, this is something totally different. No, I watched them get pummeled. I watched them get beat the fuck up. They didn't even move. The guys just ran across the cage. They were in a cage. They just ran across the cage, backed the women right against the cage, and just unloaded. Left hook, right hook, until they fell. That was the fucking thing. Like, I thought the guys would play with them or something. No, they just ran over and beat their asses, dude. Like, really just beat their asses. I have it in my likes. I definitely hit like on it to show you guys. It should be coming right up, actually. It should be here soon. It was so messed up to see Did you guys see Bomac get heated about being asked about the bag of Doritos?
So
he said he was joking, though. He said he was joking, but he wasn't joking. Okay, he was pissed.
So this is like a question that everybody in my neck of the woods, the Twitter streets, wanted to know. You have a viral picture, classic picture with you and Keyshawn Davis and you in the back with the Cheeto. Bro, have you ever seen that talk? Have we tried to get a Cheeto endorsement? Because that's an iconic picture. I would literally put that up in the crib.
Iconic. You hear this shit, bro, man? He said iconic. This guy.
Have you seen
See,
that?
This is why I really don't really fuck with motherfuckers and shit. Unless I fuck with you. Now I don't know your big guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know your big guy. This is the new guy that's been on the scene, right? I mean, he just started with you, right? I mean, he been there for like what, 6 months to a year, right?
Yeah, I mean, he been doing his thing.
Yeah. Yeah. See, this is why, I'm gonna just leave it right there. I seen the picture. Now, why would you ask me some dumb shit like that?
No, because
Honestly,
nobody.
why would you?
No.
It is
Listen.
funny.
I don't take too kindly of like that, making fun of all that old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because it just don't sit well with me. So I'll tell you what. This is what we're gonna do, Ness. This Ness. No, Ness. Ness. This is what we're gonna do. Hey, be quiet now. Be quiet.
Crazy look.
Now just be quiet. Now just be quiet now. See already you won't listen. Ness, I'm gonna take your questions, but we ain't taking no more of his questions, okay? Until I meet him. Now, if you're gonna stand by him, Ness, if you're gonna stand by him, I understand that. And then the interview is over. No, I ain't taking.
You never saw the pic? No one ever saw the pic? Oh, hold on. Keyshawn Davis, Bomac, Cheetos. That was on the It was on the ESPN broadcast. It was on one of Keyshawn's broadcasts. It's in the locker room before his fight. He's just sitting back there munching, a fucking family size, bro. I'm sorry, man. Look, I understand why Bomac would be mad about talk about it or someone bringing it up, but it is like a viral thing. You do know this. He said he's seen it, so it's a fucking pick, bro. Be like, yeah, I'm a fat motherfucker. I like to eat, man. Just joke about it. There's no reason to get butthurt. It's fucking Cheetos, bro. Like, who cares? Just joke about it. He goes, I fuck with them Cheetos. I can't hate on them too much. Yeah, Costco commercial size. Crushing them. It's like, I like to eat. What the fuck? But that's the pick. That's what he's talking about. I'm sorry. Just ask. Like, come on, man. What are you gonna do? Oh, wait, there's probably other. Oh, no, it's Happy Punch. They're the ones that I think posted the video of 2 men versus 3 Instagram models. How is this legal? I told you. I fucking told you. Marched right across the ring and just started putting the beats on them. Hold on, watch this. This is utterly ridiculous.
Wow.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Bro, it's so crazy. What are they doing? Like, I feel like I'm gonna get a strike. I feel like I'm gonna get a strike on my channel for playing this shit. Oh, buddy. They had to have found 2 guys that just got divorced. They're in the middle of their divorce. They just got served papers, right? They're like, I'm going to kill a bitch. Who would do this? And they marched across that ring with such fervor, like they were on the front lines of Ukraine. Shakur Stevenson's going to be the champion of this shit. Shakur Stevenson's going to be the undisputed champion of this shit. He could make bank over here. He could probably be entertaining in this league. Push Shakur Stevenson over here. He'd probably be entertaining. Yeah, just got the divorce papers and found out the kid ain't his. He's swinging. Yeah, Floyd and Tank could be the goats of this shit. She got Did she have braces or a mouthpiece? No, that's a mouthpiece. I thought she had braces and no mouthpiece. I was about to say her dental was all fucked.
Wow.
Boom! Dude, he folded her with that body shot. Look at that. She just got hit with a right hand and folds over. I'm sorry. It's too ridiculous. I feel like I'm gonna get a strike, or I would play the whole thing. It's just so it's nuts. This is crazy. Like, look, this is what happens, right? Like, this is what happens. Oh, females fighting isn't a big deal. So, what's the difference if a man fights a woman? Come on. They're getting beat up anyway. Who cares if it's a man beating them up or a woman beating them up? They're getting beat up regardless. Who cares who's doing it? Right? That's the argument. I'm not saying that. If you just tuned in, I'm not saying that. That's clearly their argument. Come on. What's the difference? Damn, son. They could have made bank as Saudi porta potties. It pays more and possibly safer. I don't know about safer, but this is when you've already been a porta potty and you still want to use your body to make money. This is kind of what I think. This is the evolution after the porta potties. They bought too many Gucci bags and got their nails done too many times. That money's gone. That porta potty money is gone. Now they got to take rib shots and Tank Davis overhand rights. Damn. Mr. Bin Salman, I need some money. Right? Oh, bitch, I already used you for everything. Like, are you tough? I don't know. Are you tough? You got a chin? You ever fight? You ever had a toxic relationship? A boy ever beat the shit out of you? How'd you fare? Right? How'd you fare? Can you take a liver shot? It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? How do you do an interview for this? Like, yeah. Have any abusive boyfriends before? Oh, you have. Oh, you might do good, right? Yeah, porta potty rejects. It's for real. What the fuck else is it? Like, come on, man. This is sick. It's crazy, man. If you never saw this
out since high school.
If you never saw this, I'm sure many of you have, but if you never saw it, you're gonna love it. Soldja Boy is telling Floyd Mayweather how he's just been beating ass his whole life. How he's just been knocking motherfuckers out since high school. Oh, he's just been knocking motherfuckers out since high school, all right? And look at Floyd's face. You got to watch Floyd's face while he's hearing this shit, bro. It's utterly ridiculous. He said, I've been knocking niggas out since high school.
I've been fighting niggas my whole life. I've been knocking niggas out since high school. You know what I'm saying? In front of the whole school. Bah! Nigga laying unconscious face first on the ground. So this ain't nothing new to me. You see what I'm saying?
He's about to fucking vomit. He's about to puke listening to this bullshit.
So this ain't nothing new to me.
Bruh, if you don't get me the fuck out of here, dog. If you don't get me the fuck out of here.
I've been fighting niggas my whole life. I've been knocking niggas out since high school. You know what I'm saying? In front of the whole school. Bah! Nigga laying unconscious face first on the ground. So this ain't nothing new to me. You see what I'm saying? You want to fight me over this girl that just dissed you. I've been fighting niggas my whole life. I've been knocking niggas out since high school. You know what I'm saying? In front of the whole school. Bah! Nigga laying unconscious face first on the ground. So this ain't nothing new to me. You see what I'm saying? You want to fight me?
Bro, this shit is too funny. Soldja Boy is fucking hilarious. Like, don't get me wrong, but fucking Soldja Boy is hilarious. But come on, man, this is so nuts. Bah! Face first in front of the whole school. This ain't nothing new to me. Look me in the eyes, boy. Bah! This ain't nothing new to me. Since high school.
I've been fighting niggas my whole life. I've been knocking niggas out since high school. You know what I'm saying? In front of the whole school. Bah! Nigga laying unconscious face first on the ground. So this ain't nothing new to me. You see what I'm saying? You want
Floyd is like, motherfucker, you were on TV at 13. You were on TV at 13. You've had security since 13. You never knocked anyone out in high school. Why are you lying? You might have saw your security knock someone out. Yeah. Floyd's about to make Pretty Boy come back. He's like, oh, high school. I was so nasty. Oh. That is so ridiculous, man. That's the first thing. He's staring down at his fake ass. He's looking at his little hands. Look at his hands. Oh, shit. Floyd was looking at his hands while he's talking about knocking people out. Like, look at them little motherfuckers. Floyd got some crazy hands. And dude, he looks like a skeleton. He got skeleton hands. What the fuck? He's like, you ain't never put a hand on nobody. Your whole shit is gonna shatter, son. It's gonna shatter. The glance at the knuckles is crazy. The glance at the knuckles. Like this motherfucker, man. He's like, LeVar, you start to believe him after a while. It is. He really is. Dude, he tells a good story and it's entertaining, man. Soldja Boy. I said, bow, 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 bow. I ran down the hall. Bow, 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 bow. I was in the Matrix. Virgin ass twist. Oh, man.
Paul route. I laugh because I don't want to say it. But
Say it, nigga. Say it. You helping everybody else out, so say it, nigga.
Yeah, I would. I would.
Who would the first celebrity you fight? Jake.
Look at Tank's face with the thought of Jake Paul. Look at Tank's face with the thought of Jake Paul. That was the whole reason for doing this podcast. Was to, though this whole podcast run he's doing right now, was to announce he ain't taking any more real fights. And not for the foreseeable future, as he put it. He goes, maybe in some years, if something crazy happens and someone separates themselves, I'll come back and fight them or whatever, right? That's what he's saying. But he's done. Tank fucking retired the moment some real smoke came around. That's no joke. Because look, he said, this is my problem with him saying, well, because the defense will be, he's retiring to focus on his children and his mind, his family, the things that matter, right? It's like, yeah, I understand. I respect that. If that's really what he's doing, I respect it, right? But how can that be what you're doing if you're trying to go still fight? You just don't want to have real fights. You want to keep having fucking bullshit fights. So you're still going to be in the gym. You're still going to be training. You're still going to be out doing media tours and promotion and interviews and all that. So you're still ain't going to be around your kids or going to fucking school unless you're on a laptop, which you can do anywhere. So why not just have a real fight? If you're going to focus on your family and your soul and all that stuff that matters, why are you even fighting anymore at all? You don't need the money at all. So what are you doing? I don't know. It's like you can't. It sucks, right? It sucks. Right when we get some competition, he steps off. Same way Andre Ward retired when Better Be was mandatory, and Bivol. No, that's actually a good point too, because Tank actually can still do all that. He only fights like once a year anyway. So yeah, what's the problem? That's actually a good point. You can have a real fight. I mean, he should be fighting Keyshawn next. That's the fight. Like, no doubt about it. And he's swerving it. He's definitely swerving it. Yeah, he did get his bar mitzvah, so I played it. I played the video on here. I never knew if he was or not. Alan was like, he is. Fuck. Yeah, I don't think that's one break. Yeah, because it's pink. Dude, all this is gone. This is all, he shattered all this. The only knuckle that ain't broke is possibly his pointer. But certainly from the middle finger to the pinky, destroyed. All of it. Wow. Look at that. Man. That's not his thumb. He's fucked. Ruined his career. To break a TV to flex. He was trying to show off for a chick. He was trying to show off for a girl. Connor's a fucking nut. Yeah, don't punch walls. Yeah, that shouldn't impress a girl. That's fucking stupidity. It should be like, any girl should be like, why the hell are you doing that? Oh, do you know Francis Ngannou wants to fight Deontay Wilder? Ngannou and PFL are trying to get a fight with Deontay Wilder, if you guys don't know this. Francis Ngannou wants to fight Deontay Wilder next to see who hits harder. I will do boxing next. I want to fight Deontay Wilder because somebody will go to sleep. It will be one or the other. Deep inside me, there is a little bit of ego. Like, I know I hit it harder. Yep. And Ngannou's saying, bring it on. Bring on Wilder. You think Wilder will step up? That'll definitely make money. It'll definitely make money. You got Ngannou? I don't know. Ngannou looked good in the Fury fight, in terms of like technical skills. Honestly, but he's just so he just don't got much time in boxing. I think Wilder is, man, I don't know, man. As long as Wilder isn't afraid to let it fly, he's gonna clip him. I don't know. Wilder. I think Wilder should take it. But if Wilder, another MMA welfare check, it is. Yeah. Yep. All these dudes that can't actually fight, or again, if you want the big money, come to boxing. If you want the big money, be a boxer, right? Don't just use boxing for what is welfare. Like you didn't earn it, right? You didn't earn this big boxing payday. He didn't earn the Fury one. He didn't earn the AJ one. He didn't earn the Wilder one. Think of all these other actual heavyweights who could have had these fights and got these big paydays and that earned their way to these big paydays by putting in work in the sport of boxing. That's a big thing too, right? I'd more than likely, definitely, I would probably I would root for Wilder because I'm always going to root for the boxer. That's just what it is. Even when Conor McGregor was fighting Floyd Mayweather, I was Floyd's fucking number one fan. I was rooting for Floyd. Don't ask me why, but it is what it is. Boxing overall, that's what I care about. I don't want the Floyd was different though. Like in a fight like this with Wilder, when everyone, even the MMA guys, understand Wilder is fucking past there, right? Way past it. So I don't think it holds as much merit if Ngannou did win, but still. He goes, he's washed, but I hate to see a dude from another sport win against my own. Yeah. Same here. Boxing overall. Yeah. Boxing overall for sure. Again, it's like, at that point it becomes boxing versus MMA, right? That's what it is. No matter how you slice it. And I don't even think it should be that way, but this is the truth. The MMA community made it that way. The MMA community is the one who made it that way. They are the ones who kept saying, we're better than you. Boxers just shut the fuck up because they don't care. They literally know they're better. That's why they make the big bucks. All right. So they don't have to say it. But the MMA guys, yap, because there's some fucking bar room brawler, fucking whatever, yapping like there's something. So, they created that rivalry. They created the rivalry. So now, I'm just going to root for your guys to get fucked up every time. I'm going to root for your MMA guys to get fucked up every time. That's just the way it goes. Just keeping it a buck. You guys brought this on. Then they did. They brought it on themselves, right? Like the closest thing to real fight. Again, dude, if you were any good, why don't you just why does every UFC guy wish they could fight a boxer? Why don't they just go into boxing? Why didn't Sean O'Malley just go into boxing rather than starting an MMA and then being like, I want to leave the UFC and go become a boxer? Why didn't he just start in boxing? Because he would have got knocked the fuck out over and over again a long time ago and never even made it to boxing, right? You would have never heard of him because he would have been getting his head crashed in the amateurs. There's a reason they're in the UFC and not boxing. It just is what it is. Now, don't get me wrong. There's elite dudes over there who are like phenomenal, right? Like they can kick some fucking ass in the street and shit like that. They're elite wrestlers, like Olympic gold medalists and shit like that, right? Like those guys are magnificent in what they do, for sure. But we're talking about MMA and boxing, and you guys brought it up. You guys forced the rivalry. You guys talk all the shit. Joe Rogan, your biggest fucking mouthpiece, talks shit non-fucking stop, right? Brag about like a fucking old washed up boxer getting pummeled by a UFC guy, like an old, get out of here. Something like that. Boxing definitely needs to, we were talking about this a couple streams ago. If the, sanctioning, but we should have more local promotions, bro. We need like the New York state champ, Pennsylvania state champ, Florida state champ, Ohio state champ, California state champ, Western, like all the state champs and region, have regional fights. Imagine for money, imagine the amount of kids and talent that would be, going into boxing, because you wouldn't have to be like, well, I have to beat fucking, Ryan Garcia or something, whoever, right? I have to fight some name Tank Davis to get a payday. No, you can go get some decent money locally, and if you're good, you move up, right? So you would have so many more guys going into boxing that and especially in America, the amount of talent would, be overwhelming. Absolutely. No, right? MMA allows you to utilize more tools. And that's why in an MMA fight, I'm like, no one's ever that big of an underdog in an MMA fight. Like in boxing, like there's a reason they say there's levels to this shit, because if I'm better with my hands than you, that's just that. That's just that. I don't care how much dog in you, how much heart you got. I'm gonna just beat the fuck out of you. Like it is what it is, right? Like that's what happens. When someone got the upper advantage on you, they're just gonna piece you up. And you'll see it. That's why there's levels to it, So in boxing, if you're outgunned, you're just outgunned. But at least in MMA, UFC and such, if you're outgunned on the feet, you can at least like dive to try and take someone down. You can try kicks. You can get wild, right? You can try many different tactics. So there's more avenues to victory. Like if you're getting dominated on your feet, you still at least have the ground, in different positions. So yeah, just more avenues to win. But in boxing, yeah, it's very technical, very refined. It's very refined. And when you haven't been spending the time on just honing these simple things, and you've been focusing on jujitsu and wrestling and grappling and kickboxing and kick defense and takedown defense, then boxing as well, yeah, you're out trained, man. It's going to be very hard to close that gap. No matter how hard you work for a few years or whatever, it's not going to do much in comparison to how far ahead they are. Oh yeah, I did reverse. Yeah, here, hold on. Is that you? Well, I maybe shouldn't ask that, but yeah, I shared it actually. I posted it up.
Devin Haney has no power on him.
This is the video I saw when I was like, dude, he's sitting here throwing right hand after right hand, and there's nothing on them. He doesn't push off the back foot, but yeah, this will break it down here too. Hold on, let me get this off screen. Oh, Floyd couldn't do. No, Floyd wasn't built for the MMA, not at all. You're going to need the, different type of boxer. yeah, that type of boxer ain't going to do good.
You guys want to see why someone like Devin Haney has no power on his punches? Check this out.
Watch his
punches.
I don't know if you can see his back.
You guys want to see why someone like Devin Haney has no power on his punches?
He's not pushing off of it. He's just twisting it. There's no, you twist because you push, right? But he's just twisting it.
Like Devin Haney has no power on his.
It's like he's looking to look like he's doing something, but not actually doing it. It's fucking
like Devin Haney has no power on his punches. Check this out. You see? I'm gonna play that again. You can see in this frame that as soon as his pelvis starts rotating, his fist is already moving forward. His pelvis and his rib cage are rotating at the same time. There is no rotation here. This also means that he's not using his spine and his core muscles to punch. So yes, he's rotating his pelvis during the punch, but his spine is not involved in the movement. He's punching using only his arms and his hip joint. Now, let's take a look at good old Julio Cesar Chavez, already in his 60s. I'm taking someone in the same weight class, so there is no debate about that. Watch. Practícalo en casa. See how much his pelvis rotates without his fist or even his rib cage moving. This creates length on the core muscles, allowing him to use
Man, that's like, oh shit. Let me get that off screen. Perfect position for the right.
See how much his pelvis rotates without his fist or even his rib cage moving. This creates length on the core muscles, allowing him to use his weight transfer, his hip joint, his spine rotation, and his arms on the punch, making it way more powerful. The spine is the connection here. So whenever you train any type of rotation with the parabol or the steel,
See how you can, like, see his back? He's turned it all the way over. With Devin, you couldn't even see a piece of his back.
says, don't rotate the pelvis at the same.
Look,
you guys want to see why someone like Devin Haney has no power on his punches. Check this out.
Oh, man. That's crazy. This was my biggest criticism of him ever since I first saw him. It was his knees. I called him knock knees. Like I said, he had fucking knock knees. Like he's not doing it here, but he is doing it with his right foot. Well, even now he kind of is doing it with his left too. But he'll punch at times and his knees will bend together and basically touch. Like he'll knock his knees together in a fight. You'll see it happen all the time. And certainly I certainly had been criticizing him for knocking his knees together for a long, long time. So he was doing it a lot when he was young, and he still does it. He has horrible fundamentals, man. Horrible technique. Yeah, it's weird, right? It does. This is what Haney's punches look like, a choreographed punch, like not a real punch. It's like he's trying to make it look like he's throwing a proper punch. It's like, why don't you just throw a proper punch instead of making it look like you're throwing a proper punch? Oh, yeah, and 60-year-old Chavez was still whooping ass. He'd put the beats on some people, man. He would put the beats on some people. Yep. Yeah, he's knocking motherfuckers dead in bar fights down in Mexico. There's no doubt about it. Leaving a restaurant, just bong. Yeah, fucked up. Yeah, his left leg does not need to turn like that. And neither does his right. His right, like, bends in. Like, there's no, like, when I try breaking down, like, the kinetic energy, how it all starts from the ground, the energy, it moves up from your toes to your calves, to your knees, up to your hips, up your back, down your spine, down your shoulders, boom. Shoot the energy, it all transfers, but everything there has to be like a chain of movements where the energy transfers from each movement to the next. Haney breaks that chain of energy multiple times every time he throws a punch, basically. He breaks it as soon as the energy off the ground is building, right at his knees, boom, he breaks the energy chain. Then he's starting it all again from his hips and waist, and boom, he breaks it right on the back. And then he's trying to overcompensate all at his shoulders and arms to end with punch, like a punch power. It's all in his fucking shoulder and arms. It's horrible. It's everything wrong. Like, you can't punch worse. You fucking can't punch worse. He breaks the chain over everywhere you can break it. He has to keep picking it up. It moves basically one chain on, then he breaks it. He has to start again. It moves to the next. He breaks it. Yeah, he's just whipping his arm really hard from the shoulder. Exactly, because he has no transfer of energy at all. No proper mechanics. Yeah, he's so fucked. Dude, he's so fucked. It's crazy. It's kind of crazy. I mean, Virgil Ortiz's punch form is good, very good, very very good. Um, it's more a power, right? It's more power centric, but on an individual punch basis, yeah, absolutely. I mean, even on combination, but again, it's not going to come off like necessarily fast and fluid because he's more explosions for power. Yeah, proper distribution of energy. Haney clearly lacks, and this is a newer. This is since the Haney Ryan fight. Like this is post. This is post Ryan Garcia. This is still a newish video, right? And it's that bad. This is him trying to get better. This is him showing you how much better he's got. Actually, you think he posted this to be like, look how much crappier I look? He posted this thinking this looks good. That's what's fucking nuts, right? Yeah, he breaks the kinetic chain multiple times in one punch. It's really wild. Everywhere you can. Everywhere you can. He builds it from the feet. He kind of, I mean, if he hasn't lost it by the knees, he definitely loses it at the knees. And then he's trying to develop it all again, kind of with his hips and send it up his back, breaks it at the back. And then he's left with just his shoulders and his arm, and he overcompensates with all this shoulder push. Yeah. Garbage. Well, a lot of these, it is what it is. A lot of these dudes, the Black Americans have horrible, from a textbook boxing style, it's not good. They rely on their reflexes and athleticism to get them out of danger. Yeah. Or to even inflict damage on a guy rather than the textbook skills of work behind the jab, slip, counter at the opening. They're like, I'll just move around, dance, wait for an opening, and then explode with an explosion, right? Speed, power, just explode. It's different schools. I have my whole life. I've always been like, why the fuck don't you have the athleticism, the explosiveness, but also develop the technique? Could you imagine if you had the Golovkin technique, but you also have crazy athleticism? I mean, you could be a Lomachenko, right? You could be a Lomachenko, right? Because Lomachenko, he has all the technique, but who's his favorite fighter? The guy he emulated so much off of, Roy Jones Jr., right? All the same stuff, the American style, right? The Black American style. So, in terms of athleticism, right? Not the Floyd Mayweather Philly shell Black American style, but you get it, right? Yeah, tap, 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 boom. That is it, right? That's the look. I talked about this before. This was my one of the old coaches at my gym who fought Charlie Burley. He fought Fritzy Zivic. Things like that, right? Mike Bartow is his name from the neighborhood. But he was 80 years old, right? I was a teenager and in my 20s or whatever. He's 80, 90. But he'd tell me these stories. Well, what he would say, I just called him Champagne, right? But his thing, jab, jab, hard. He'd go, all right, you're looking good, kid. Jab. That's how he talked for it. He goes, jab, jab, hard. Jab, jab, hard. That's all he did. He's like, that's all you need. You can beat anyone with jab, jab, hard. Jab, jab, hard. That's it. Jab, jab, hard. Just crush them. Jab, jab, boom. Work your way in and fucking sink the pain. Work your way in, sink the pain. That's all you do. But it's why don't these guys focus? If you got all this athleticism, you should put the time in to learn the technique too. That way, you're covered on all ends. Yeah, yeah. I thought I heard that before. The Loma also loved Tyson. Everyone loved fucking Tyson. It's too exciting not to. Yeah, they should have really called Scooby or Scooby Scurvy.
the money being spent, right? Let's go into that for just a second.
You guys see this? Trump
$520 million.
Trump ran it for 4 minutes straight on all the money they stole. Do you hear we might all be getting a check for $5,000? You hear, like, for real, it's possible. It's being floated already. We might all be getting a $5,000 check, every fucking single American citizen, $5,000 check. And there might be also a if not this year, if not 2025, 2026, they're planning on a massive give back on tax returns, like anyone who files taxes or whatever. Because anyone who's been fucking paying taxes for the last several years is getting a ton of fucking money back. He's like, Trump said, like, they stole that money from you and didn't give you anything for it. So I'll just give you the money back to you. You can do what you want with it. I was like, holy shit. That's pretty crazy, right?
For a consultant on the environment. It's called Environmental, Social, and Governance Investments in Africa and mobilize private sector resources. $520 million. Somebody got $520 million for an environmental. Sounds like an environmental study. It's the most. I've always been one that paid a lot of money for my environmental studies, but I paid like $50,000, not $520.
Not really there, Jackson. I'd just say the prices won't change, but if people will have bread, right? So like cars will go up, things like that, but things on a price tag already, they'll stay, but things that are negotiable, that they'll change. Just hold your $5,000 for 2 months. Hold your $5,000 check for 2 months, and everyone else will spend theirs. It'll all be gone. They'll have all spent it. They'll be running around in Gucci belts and Montclair jackets, right?
$520 million for ESG. $25 million to promote biodiversity, conservation, and promote licit livelihoods by developing socially responsible behavior in the country of Colombia. Well, it's nice. $25 million going to Colombia.
$25 million to Colombia to promote good behavior. Socially acceptable behavior. They needed our millions to know how to behave. Are you fucking kidding me?
For something that nobody ever heard of. $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants. $40 million. $42 million for Johns Hopkins, great place, to research and drive social and behavior change in Uganda. $42 million. What about us?
To drive social change in Uganda. What the fuck?
Social change in our country. $70 million for a center at Purdue to research university-sourced evidence-based solutions to developmental challenges. I mean, these are massive numbers on things that nobody ever heard about. $10 million for Mozambique voluntary medical.
Mozambique. Yeah, obviously, Hawker, this is all clearly money laundering. So this is everything we've been talking about for fucking years, right? Proof of, we had the proof. People didn't want to fucking believe it because they're assholes, right? Because the people telling them the truth supported someone they didn't like. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I can't stand people.
Male circumcisions.
Male circumcisions. We paid millions to cut dingalings.
Medical male circumcisions. $10 million for circumcisions in another country. $9.7 million for UC Berkeley to develop a cohort of Cambodian youth with enterprise-driven skills. In other words, let's teach them something about enterprise.
Why don't they teach American kids about enterprise? Cambodian youth. Cambodian youth. I want to fucking, I wanted to post the meme of the Minions, like, it's like, I want to commit war crimes. I want to commit war crimes. You know what fucking meme I'm talking about? Oh, where is it? Oh. Like, this shit makes me want to commit war crimes.
Where's the money being spent, right? At enterprise, $2.3 million for strengthening independent voices in Cambodia.
It should be here. It should be here. It's funny as shit. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. That's all it makes me feel like. Like, yo. Yes, they do, Donovan. They want Ugandan foreskins, clearly. The Jews are chewing on Ugandan foreskins. No doubt about it. Yeah, so many different ways to say money laundering. Put it this way. They have to admit they're either chewing on Ugandan foreskins or they're stealing your money. Either way, that's the death penalty in my eyes. Okay? In my eyes, you get the death penalty for chewing Ugandan foreskins or stealing from America. All right? That's the DP all the way. I almost posted it, but I was like, again, people think I'm fucking crazy. But really, should I worry like that? Fuck.
$32 million to the Prague Civil Society Center, which is a very liberal group of people. Wonder how much of that money came back to the people that approved it. $14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia. $486 million.
Dude, it's what I know, right? I said, soon as I heard Ugandan foreskins, my ears perked up instantly. My eyebrows raised and everything. I went, wait, Ugandan foreskins? That one might not be thievery. That one might be real. I swear. I was instantly, my ears perked up, my eyebrows lifted. I said, Ugandan dick skin? Uh-oh. I think that one might be real.
Dollars to the Prague Civil Society Center, which is a very liberal group of people. Wonder how much of that money came back to the people that approved it. $14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia. $486 million to the Consortium for Elections and Political Process Strengthening, including 22.
Holy shit. Eric, holy shit. Foreskins or pork rinds. That's so fucked up. I can literally see it though. It's too funny. Oh my God, that is fucking funny. That is too funny.
$2 million for inclusive and participatory political process in Moldova, and $21 million for voter turnout in India. Well, why are we giving $21 million to India? They got a lot of money. They're one of the highest.
Voter turnout in India. What? Voter turnout in India?
Taxing countries in the world in terms of us. We can hardly get in there because their tariffs are so high. I have a lot of respect for India. I have a lot of respect for the prime minister. He just left, as you know, 2 days ago. But we're giving $21 million for voter turnout. It's voter turnout in India. What about like voter turnout here? Oh, we've done that, I guess. We did 500 million, didn't we? It's called the lockboxes. $20 million for fiscal federalism in Nepal. Listen to these numbers. This is all fraud. $19 million for biodiversity conservation in Nepal. $1.5 million for voter confidence. We want to give them confidence.
What the fuck? Vote what? Wait, what was that? Let me hear that one again. Voter confidence?
Fiscal federal.
Dude, yeah. Who said, where was the comment earlier? How many ways can you say money laundering? Where was that? Yeah, Reversely. Shout out Reversely, right? So many different ways to say money laundering. Think of that last one. Voter confidence? Who came up with that fucking
federalism in Nepal? Listen to these numbers. This is all fraud. $19 million for biodiversity conservation in Nepal, $1.5 million for voter confidence. We want to give them confidence in Liberia, $14 million for social cohesion in Mali, $2.5 million for inclusive democracies in South Africa, $47 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia.
Our competitors.
Asia's doing very well. They're doing a lot better than we do.
Asians are they're doing great, bro. Asians are kicking our asses when it comes to brains, okay? I think that we don't need to give them any money in terms to help their smarts, okay? They're going to kick our asses.
In the schools, aren't they? $2 million to develop sustainable recycling models to increase socioeconomic cohesion among marginalized communities in Kosovo. And
marginalized communities in Kosovo. All that money went to help marginalized communities in Kosovo. Now, who do you think runs the organization that helps the minorities in Kosovo? Who do you think those people are that got the check, right? The fucking Jews. So as J.A. says, Trump needs to have that same energy for Israel because that's where all this fucking money's going, okay? Israel stole it all. That's who stole it, the fucking Jews. 100% of it, they was stolen by them. And yes, some trickled down to the fucking non-Jews that work under them. But they're the ones who fucking orchestrated it, did it, banked it, laundered it, and have it in their accounts. That's where the fuck it is. So, yeah, go get it. Because who else is helping minority groups in Kosovo but some fucking Jewish women? It's 6 Jewish women with a $25 million in a bank account for, Free Spirits Org, right? Free Spirits Org with $25 million in the fucking account, and there's 6 Jewish women on the board. That's where it went. And who are these 6 Jewish women, right? Every fucking city in every country has 5 of them groups, and they're all taking your money. All of them. That's what I don't mean to get too deep here, but that's what the synagogue shooting in Pittsburgh was about. That's why the guy did it, and he went to them over and over and over and begged them to stop. He begged them to stop. And they kept saying, fuck you, and dropping off dozens of Somalians in his neighborhood over and over and over. They were terrorizing. They were destroying everything. And he kept going to them saying, please quit doing this. Please quit doing this. Please quit doing, like, making sure they understood exactly what they were doing. Like, look, here's the 10 reports of the rapes last week. Look, girl raped by Somali, girl raped by Somali, girl raped by Somali. Like, here, you can see it. And they didn't care. They didn't care at all. And he was like, well, then I got to do something else. That's what happened, okay? So they do this in every fucking city across the world. And they're doing it with your tax dollars, America's tax dollars, stolen by Israel, Jews, whatever the fuck, Frankins, whatever the fuck, Frankists, Satanists, atheists, communists, bankster gangsters, whatever fucking name you want to give the nose tribe. That's who's doing it. Yeah. How about 25 million for the confidence of my foreskin? Yeah, it's like the Wizard of Oz. It's so sick. It's so sick. All I'm hoping for is that this is my prayer. I'm just praying that Trump is just trying to get shit in order, clear out some stuff, clear out some people, bring some money back, go get our gold. If you weren't aware, they are stealing our fucking gold reserves too. We went over this yesterday, and I have a lot more stuff on it, but don't have time to get to it today. But they're stealing our gold as well. So what I would like, though, hopefully he gets all this shit organized, gets his power consolidated, gets our finances straight, and then fucks them up. That's it. Cuts them off across the board and just let them get swallowed up in the desert, man. They can fuck it. They want war. They want war so bad. Let them fight it. Let them have war then, man. You want war so bad. You want to start all this shit so much? Then deal with it, man. We're done. We are fucking done. That's it. Like, you know, there's no, I will never, like, yeah. If you want war, I want to see like 50% of Israel's population on the front lines. I want at least 50% of Israel's population on the front lines. And that means every man, right? That means every fucking dude. Yeah. Every healthy man from fucking 18 to 40, you're coming with us. You're coming with us. Don't worry, you got 17s and downs and all the that's what you do to us. That's what you do to every Western country in the world. You did it to America over and over again, England over and over again, Germany over and over again, Russia over and over again. You do it to every fucking country over and over again. So I want to see all your little fucking beaks on the front lines. All your fucking beaks on the front lines. And any gold bars that are there, Hawker, we need to cut them open. We need to check the purity. These motherfuckers clipped coins. They clipped coins. You don't think they're clipping gold bars? You don't think they're doing fucking gold scams? Yeah, you're good. If you're good, you're good. Yeah, you're not in Israel, are you? I don't think you are you? I'm just saying, if you want war, you gotta fight it. Well, I'm not fighting no one's wars. No one should fight anyone else's wars. That's it. Like, that's it. We're done. We have to be done with just global fucking war. Just war everywhere all the time. Because we have to. War helps the economy, and war, you know, every time all these fucking contractors get money, every time a missile is dropped, it's like, nope, that's done. That's done. Unless someone is actually fucking with you, like for real, not that you're like backdooring funds to a rebel group so they can then do a false flag on us and then draw us into war with Iran or something, right? None of that. If someone is actually messing with us or messing with someone and it's like a real situation, okay. But you get the point, right? Like, no more fucking banker wars. No more just wars for resources, unless it's to benefit us. Like, that's just it. Unless it's to benefit America. If it ain't to benefit Americans, fuck off. Like, that's it. That's just it. Fuck off. Done with it. Yeah, I wish people would just quit. I wish people would quit paying taxes. I mean, I think in 2020, people should have refused to pay taxes when they stole the election. They stole that election. Like, I literally think it might be good that they did, honestly, because it gave Trump more fervor and anger, and he came in with a better plan in 2024 than he had in 2020, because he wasn't doing anything like this in 2018, 2019. So why would he 2021 been any like different, right? He came in, I think he needed to get robbed like that and come back with the revenge. But yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it's better that they did steal it, honestly. But right then and there, we should have not paid taxes. Right then and there, be like, nope, fuck you. That was it, right there. I mean, I was surprised. I'm always surprised at how much Americans let slide. I was ready to go to war in the streets years ago. years ago. Because you have to. Like, that's the thing. You have to. Dude, Thomas Jefferson said it's our duty. It's our fucking duty as Americans to stand against tyranny. You have to. You have to. So when you identify it, it's your duty, man. It's your duty. I've been ready to thug it out in the streets with anyone since I learned about this shit as a teenager, dude. So you can imagine how fucking bonkers I've been, over the last few years watching this happen, and still there's a debate on whether it was really happening or not, right? Like you can just go back to like Ron Paul in the libertarian movement in the early 2000s. This is what it was all about. It was all about this, the important shit, the banks, the war machine, the CIA lying to us. Like that's what it was all about. Stopping all of this shit. So I've known him, dude, over 25 years. I've been like, we gotta stop it. We gotta stop it. And I'm not sure if it's 100% being stopped right now. I just know we're heading in the right direction, and it's heading in the right direction. That's all I can see. Let's just hope it keeps going. Dude, it is. I've always said it's because Americans have money. They're like, "We'll let it slide." I always say it's like this, because an American would go, "Do I really want to go to war? Do I really want to go to war when I have a couch, an air conditioner, and Netflix? I can smoke my little weed. I can drink my little drink. I got my girlfriend, and that's it. I can just sit here and veg out like a fucking retard for my entire life while they just rape me." And I can't have a great life, or I won't have a great life. They'll accept that they won't have a great life because, well, I'm okay with just getting by, right? It's like, bro, we could flip this shit. We could flip this shit upside down, and like, dude, I don't think it is what it is, man. Yup. I'm in. Like, let's just go. What are they going to do? Like I said a million times, if Trump would have just been like, guys, do what you want to do. Go for it. Pardons for everyone. I promise you. I'm president. Fucking kill him. Like, I'm sorry. You don't think we're going to do it? You don't think we're going to, like, dude, give me the go ahead and it's on and cracking. Give me the go ahead. It's on and cracking. No questions. No questions. Oh my God. If Trump would just put up a fucking, go in the Oval Office, tweet out every target's name, their address, their pictures, and be like, these are the guys who did it to you. These are the enemies of the state. Here's their addresses. America, go get them. Go get them. Like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with it? Is anyone not going to do it? Is anyone not going to do it? Like, I'm jumping for it because I got my edible, my car, my girlfriend. I can eat out a few times a week. Yep. Okay. Forget it. Give up. That's it. Right. I got my weed. I got my girl. I can go. Yeah. Do what I want. I can coast. I'm happy with this. Get to bust a nut every few days. It's fine. Yeah. They don't stand for shit. They're just like, I'm fine. I got the fucking couch. It is what it is. They're happy with such little shit. And when you see, it's so funny. It's the same people who get like in a tizzy when they hear you'll own nothing and be happy. They're saying I'll own nothing and be happy. Bitch, you own nothing and you're happy. You own nothing and you're happy. What do you mean? You don't even own your house, even if it's paid off. You don't own that shit. You really don't. Like they're letting you have it as you pay them a tax to keep having it, even though you already own it. You already own the fuck. You already paid it off. Well, you best give me my money or I'm going to take it right off you. Oh, it's paid off. Don't care. I want my tax. You have your house on my property. Yeah, it's long. Once you own it, you're on long-term rent, right? Once you own it, it's so screwed up, man. It's so screwed up. Actually, I don't think this one's coming down. I didn't say any. Usually, I only bring it down if it was something like personal. There, I was like, I don't want to leave that up. I don't think there's anything like that. It's mostly just my opinions on other shit. Whatever. I don't care about that. My opinions on other shit are what they are, and they'll always stay that way. But if it's something about my family or personal stuff, I might not want to keep that up, so I'll take that down. They did. The American population it was like a slow acceptance, right? It's like the toad, boiling the toad, you know, putting the toad in the water. It's fine at first. Put the flame on. It won't jump out even when it starts boiling. It stays in there until the toad boils itself because it happens so slow. I don't think it happened all that slowly. It didn't again, what is with some of us who you can just see this shit a mile away, and then some people can't see it ever. They still don't see it right now. Yo, for the record, there's fucking retards all over DC, all over everywhere. They're literally all over the place picketing against Doge, like saying we must stop them. We must stop them from finding the fraud. Like what? Just because it's Trump and Elon. Just because Trump, Elon, so stop Doge because, it's Trump and Elon. Well, they're doing good. Don't care. Don't care. Trump, Elon, don't care. Like, what? Like, it's crazy. Like, yo, but they're finding money they stole off us. Like, don't we at least want to solve something about that? No. Yeah, they're moving too fast. They're finding too much, too fast. This is too much. Shut it down. Let's rethink it. It's like, yo, are you fucking retarded? And these ain't like paid agitators or anything, bro. This is like your Aunt Carol, okay? This is your Uncle Jimmy, your Aunt Carol. That's who this is, man. It's a lot of normal ass fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. It's like, go get the money. Let's solve that. Get the money. Like, none of this shit is going anywhere. It's not like you're doing anything with the money. And number one, like, I'm sorry, if you're a foreigner, I don't have your government worry about you, bro. You and your government got to worry about you. You ain't my problem. You ain't America's problem. I'm sorry. It is what it is. We're fucked up in America. Our country is about to collapse. I don't give a fuck about your problems right now. We're worried about America's problems. We're fixing America, okay? It is what it is. So if there's some money that's getting taken from your country, oh, well, for now, man, that's coming here. We're going to square all this shit up, and then we'll get shit situated. But, I don't want anything bad to happen to you. Just saying, A digital AI control. I mean, and he can want something. Don't mean it's going to happen. And Elon's a fucking idiot. Like, in terms of he has a lot of aspirations. Some things he might do, he's trying to do these little houses. They're like little prison cells, right? They're little prison cells. You see these little fucking bubble homes he's trying to do? It's like the Tesla of homes. It's like the Tesla home. It's a fucking prison cell. It's 2 prison cells. Okay, it's not 1, it's 2. It's 2 cells together as 1. And you're supposed to buy these for 10 grand and live in them. That's your new home. I'm like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no one buying that shit. So he can say, why I like these little homes. I would like to sell these little homes. Go ahead and sell them. Ain't no one fucking buying them. Ain't no one buying them. They're going to fucking laugh in his fucking face. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He can want all these electric cars, right? No one fucking likes them. No one likes them. It's like a status symbol, but they suck. They're trash. Like, they suck. So just because he wants something, don't mean it's going to happen. He wants electric cars, ain't happening. Okay, he wants little homes, ain't happening. He can want a whole bunch of shit. Don't mean it's going to happen. He can, again, he can start selling the little homes. Who cares? Who's going to fucking buy them? A couple idiots who are like, Elon's the fucking man, I'll buy anything or whatever. Or like, maybe they are the person who's like, that's perfect for me. Like, that's perfect for me. I actually like that little thing. I can put that right on this little property I have, and I'm good. Like, I like that. If they like it, okay, they can buy it. But, doesn't be. It ain't good. Are you going to live in it? Am I? No. So, it ain't going to happen. We will kill them, right? Like, that's what we'll do. Like, that's how we solve this. You hurt them if they try to do anything against our best interests. Okay? That's all we got to do. Keep our foot on their fucking neck. Again, he can want anything he wants. Doesn't matter. So are you saying because he wants a carbon tax, we should stop Doge? Doge is bad because he wants a carbon tax? Like, what does that mean? I don't know if Elon's okay because he didn't. I don't know Elon. He's fucking fishy to me. He's sketchy. His family's weird and sketchy. He's more than likely fucking CIA or some shit, or he's fucking weird. I don't know who he is. I don't know anything really about him. And it's not that I haven't tried to find out who he is. You can't find out who he is because it's all fake. Like it's all mischievous. Like we don't know. No one knows who the real fucking Elon is. You know what I mean? Like he's a billionaire with PR firms all around him. He says it is what it is. I don't trust him for shit. But I would say let's use his money, right? Let's use his money. Yes, definitely expect mass arrests. Definitely, I expect mass fucking arrests. Absolutely. Now, this takes the only problem with that, dude, is again, I would like more dictator style and just go, savage. But unfortunately, now again, this is the old system, the DOJ and shit like that with the feds filing cases. It would take fucking years to run any kind of a RICO case. Which these would all be RICO cases. And it takes a long time to build a RICO case, historically, under a fucked up government, right? But if they actually wanted to do it and wanted to put the money behind it to do it right, maybe they could speed it up and do it in like a year. But we'll have to see what's going to happen, man. It's been a month. But yes, I definitely fucking expect some people. I want death! Fuck arrests. Like, fuck arrests, right? I want death. Like, straight up. I'm not kidding. I want, like, dude, you know how many of our cousins, our brothers, our sons, our people from around the globe have died, right? Like, not just us Americans, but our UK brothers, the Arab brothers, the Australians, like, the Asians, everyone around the globe has been dying at the hands of these sick, twisted fuckers, pushing us into all this stuff. Causing all this infighting, chopping off, not our kids, but kids' dicks, chopping off little girls' tits and shit, like fucking ruining people's lives at the most satanic, demonic, evil fucking level. So, yeah, I don't want arrests, like in all actuality. I want them dead, like for real. For treason, yeah. For treason, yeah. I don't think we should even run it through the courts. I think the second we get the names and you get the proof, just release it to the public and say, handle business. Handle business. Anyone who executes one of these fuckers is, or give them like, dude, you're gone. Like you got 24 hours all your assets are seized and you got 24 hours to fucking run. Because you're done after that. We ain't arresting you. Or call them all, dude, I don't know. I'm not. People think like America has to operate on this high standard because, well, historically America chops heads off, okay? Like literally chopping redcoats' heads off, okay? Like whack, took their heads right off. Like, yeah, that's what you do, okay? You caught someone feeding information to the British, whack their head right off. That's historically what America does. Just because in the 1900s, we got kind of overtaken by some sickos and they, went against America's interests and protected their kindred spirits, right? Their brothers, whatever you want to call them. Doesn't mean now that if America is back in control, that we have to play to this fake standard that they tried to pretend that they were living up to or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about like when Obama came in, they were like, charge Bush for war crimes, right? Ever remember this? When Obama came in, everyone was saying, you have to charge Bush for war crimes, blah, 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 because he's a fucking war criminal. But they're saying charge him. And then Obama's like, well, he's a president. We just don't do that. That's like a standard we don't do. I'm not going to do that. Why not? Why not? If he's an actual fucking war criminal and he did it as like with America as his justification, like he did it under the fucking banner of the Stars and Stripes, right? You're committing war crimes under the American flag. And then you just let that guy go? You just let that guy go? What? No. You take his fucking head. You take his fucking head as an example to the world. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. At a minimum, right? At a minimum. Like, come on. So don't believe that standard. That's their fake standard because they were all in it together. Okay. So if we're not all in it together no more, they are real war criminals. So let's do that. Let's fucking kill them. Like, do it. All of them. The government, not me, not you. The United States government should execute them for treason. Yes. I would drop the link here, Jackson, but I'm actually about to hop off right now. My computer's about to die. Yeah. Computer's about to die. I'm hopping off. Yeah. I know. I hear you. I didn't even know I was this low. But yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, I'm up out of here right now. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, no, I'm done because other people would have to hold. Yeah, I'm not worrying about that. Anyway, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't know if I'm on again. It'll probably be the day of the fights. I might not be on till the fights, honestly, but it probably won't be till the fights. Yeah, so look forward to that. Everyone, salute and God bless. Jackson, thank you, appreciate it. Salute, Jackson. Stay safe, yeah. Everyone, stay safe. God bless. Good night. Don't do anything stupid. And peace. We're out.